said it's forbidden, or you will get out. But the prisoner lets you know where to find the key under her satin pillow. Yes, there it has to be. Modesty is fine, but it doesn't get you very far. When you make your decision, don't be afraid of the dark, longing for the golden ball, that it will be yours for keeps. Be sure about it as you sow, so shall you reap. Let's take a ride on Iron John's shoulders. He has more gold than anybody in this world. Let's take a ride, hey ho, on Iron John. He has more gold than anybody in this world.
VOX-30. Dominic's dimensional travel towards Dominic's dimensional core. Dimensional Dominic trip towards Kumar's star, into a Kumar galactical team at Orion's west side direction. At getting into this trip, can see myself entering through a golden big door, which opens within darkness itself around me, allowing me to reach to some kind of white helter-skelter that is huge. I start to slide downwards on it, and in this fall, see only darkness around. At a certain point, I get expired off from it towards a brightening yellowish circle. In the moment I watch myself falling throughout this circle, I'm updated that this is an etherical dimensional gate which shall lead me to the Dominic secret palaces, wherein there'll be a powerful entity waiting for me. A BUZ, brightening on material consciousness. Dominic is an entity that's made of a fusion of very many spirits, and even at the same time elder brothers highly advanced in brightening sparking technology, who have also grasped over the matter. This is a logotical being who has fused spirits, data and even beings as much as a thoughts into a soul thing, which gathers them all. He is acknowledged as I named it formerly. To be capable to reach the dimensional core where he keeps in, I must walk across the grey palace that's made of pretty huge and big paving stones. They size about 10 meters each one. This seems a place made for the tallest beings. Can also glance high stone posts. Feel myself like some kind of tiny insect in here. I can even watch huge chairs, similar to the rocking ones. They are golden. Also see big flower pots. I keep walking till reaching a landscape made of brown mountains far away in the distance. Sky looks very brightening and cloudless, composed by a gliding, blinding light. I see nobody inside this palace. I know that the elders who inhabited it, they have already come through another dimensional plane, simply leaving this room as a guiding reference point with the purpose of that. Whoever that arrived here in etherical plane could lead his soul to the dimensional Dalminic core walk. And in this hand, to keep going forth. Now I can see a garden with a sort of tangle made of leaves and plants. I know exactly what's the right path to follow, and I keep walking through this labyrinth. It's trimmed by sculptures like posts in fire on each corner. I begin to rush out the labyrinth and thereafter find myself in front of a platform similar to a purple oval, which takes me throughout a cliff full of gliding light below. This platform is named the Kubar platform, and in the same moment I stand over it, this one starts spinning slowly, taking me through space and time movement right in direction to the dimensional Dalminic core, Orion's west side travel. And to go through all this dimension that's been built into an alternate time-space line within space itself. A plane which might be impossible to be seen in our restricted eyes and vision, even to the five senses. Nevertheless, we could probably feel it in the very moment Dalminic himself decides to take us, allowing us to witness and glance all this. It'll be all depending on the trip he wishes to let us take part in. And in the moment he commands this, in the adequate time for him. In this way, he starts to guide me right now, putting images inside my head, being at the same time capable to lead me beyond my own senses and will. The path itself guides me too, in a manner of saying. I go wandering about until this platform parks me in a place acknowledged as Covert Triangle, a rather weird place. I keep standing on this sort of huge triangle, and staring at each triangle corner, I'm able to peep at people. I'm standing in one corner and in both others two more people. Very far in the distance, I can observe an old lady standing on the left corner, and towards the right one, an old man. They're too far and seem to be waving at me with their hands up. The triangle is wide and big, and out of it, it is so brightening with the black segments drawing on this triangle. And along many kilometers, these both people I already named. The fact is that Dominic himself is telling me he won't allow me approaching them, because they've been taken here by means of an unaware travel. So we can say that they are believing to be dreaming all these happenings. However, Dominic has moved them off from their realities with a purpose which they are not able to figure out yet. They don't know it, or maybe they do from here to some years in a future to come. They keep dreaming all this, is exactly what the entity tells me. Won't be so good that I communicate with them, because they wouldn't understand some things about all this issue. The plans he gets for all people he brings into the dimensional Kumar group, they are plans in which he is knowing exactly all requirements needed for each being. And this one might even know or ignore it all. Dominic can see and power up energies that we ourselves can't notice or couldn't believe them. His vision is mostly pointed to the light, power and purity potence on each earth and on each heart. And this purity is related to a mind beyond conflicts, for humble people who are not troublesome in life. They can easily step in every Dominic teaching codes. He seeks for souls which are similar to the children's ones, humble people. Now the triangle is beginning to spin round. So Dominic tells me this same spin causes an energetical casting that will make possible to sight the road towards a dimensional covert group. Each time it spins faster and faster until I start feeling an incredible speed which doesn't let me glance anything more. I only watch lines spinning into amazing speed. Once finished this spin, I get expelled through the air, as if I were thrown by violent catapult movement, falling on some kind of white and big mattress. It's very soft. I'm bouncing on hundreds of meters high up. This is a really outstanding dimension for me that has no comparison to any place on earth or whatsoever. Once my incredible bouncings end up, I'm remaining still on the mattress, and a voice tells me I have precisely arrived to the Dominic dimensional group. That is simply a dimension which is fused to several other concepts and many other dimensions too, all into a single place where it is a big mattress I'm on. Now that I reached this room, I will be able to meet Dominic. In this way, I begin noticing that from the center of the mattress there is much white light merging upwards. It's very shining, and at the same time a yellow energy. I start seeing Dominic's head rising from here. It's like a sun or a star made of glowing fire. But his body is human, wearing a sort of white cloak with golden symbols on it. His hands are white and long ones. It is so strong the light he shines that it blinds me up, not allowing me to watch his face clearly. He stretches his hand towards me by saying, "You've come to the flying galactical plane horizons. Now you'll be recognized and granted as an awakened traveler who was able to step into deep and hard-reaching planes to achieve for any single person. This is only the first part of the voyage. If you were capable to do this travel in your house with me, you'll be also recognized by Dominic himself. Becoming a traveler in time and space, a sacred title you've earned at the sole fact of having listened to this process, taking part of it at the same time. Don't doubt about it. From now on, there'll be incoming more procedures which shall go powering your mind up, making you noticeable in front of the entities that are living into these astral planes beyond matter, widely superior to us. VOX-30, Franco Batallanos, direct aware contact with Argentina for the whole world.
If you open up a cage, you will hurt yourself. Look inside, it's forbidden.
Welcome to the new age of contact.